Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And you know what I haven't done in a while? I've not played just like a Planeswalker deck. And I decided to go into Historic to grab some of the older Planeswalkers that are really fun. So we're jumping into Esper. And you know I'm only going to play Esper if it's going to be something really janky, not really ever control, okay? So here is my fun version. I do have the Teferis in here, but we have so many other things in here. And actually we have a theme around artifacts. So we have the Dovin Grand Arbiter, we have Karn, we have both Karns, Saheeli, which creates artifacts, Tezzeret, which creates a lot of artifacts. If we have lots of artifacts, we can draw lots of cards, and then Tezzeret, which can help us gain lots of life. We can make color spells cost less, at least. And the cool thing here is that Karn the Great Creator can go into our sideboard, grab these Guardians of Kolos. I'm not even bothering grabbing other stuff right now because I don't really care about it to build another thing. We're just here for the jank, for the fun, and we're going to throw this into ranked because why not? I did have to throw in some things that weren't creature or weren't planeswalkers just so we had some early game removal. So we have some Tyrant Scorns, we have 2D Sparks, so we can actually deal with other things besides that, and we have 4 Shadow Disguise. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get to the gameplay, see how this one does for us, and yeah, wish me luck. Okay, up against now. So we're over in free play now because we kept running up against the same deck over and over again. So I wanted to play something a little bit different. This is a little bit awkward without black mana, but we're going to keep it. We have Narset, we have Dovin. Both are very good for us. And play the island past the turn. Yeah, if we just play normally, we're just gonna run into Gruul aggro every single time, and that just doesn't sound fun to me. Does it sound fun to you? It does not sound fun to me. I actually want to get the ability with Dovin. I guess we play Saheeli first and then Dovin. Okay, pass the turn. Please hit land. I'm kind of not playing Narset because there is a chance that we just throw lands to the bottom, I guess. Narset's really good for hitting other things. I guess we can just hit a bunch of 3-drop Planeswalkers for life. Okay, 1 goes down. We just get to replace it. There we go. Saheeli number 2. How do you feel now? I forgot Mind Stone is in this format. We could probably actually use Mind Stone. We have a lot of the artifact synergies as well. And that's a pretty good ramp spell. All things considered. Plays out Murderous Rider. That's cool, that's cool. We could just Tyrant Scorn. We don't get anything else though. Dovin. Okay, tick down. So I'm actually wanting to be able to tick up on this Dovin. Get him up to his ultimate. That would be pretty sweet. And we'll pass the turn. Opponent has all the removal. We will take action. We're hitting lands though, so we're pretty happy about that. We have our double white. Let's just go for blue, I guess. Tezzeret's gonna be pretty sweet. Exile our graveyard. Cool, cool, cool. Swings Murderous Rider. We're just gonna Tyrant Scorn here. They did focus on the Dovin, which is a little bit sad, but Tezzeret gonna start drawing us many a card here. Another Interplanar Beacon. Sweet. We love it. We could also just create lots of Thopters, but I think drawing 2 cards is better.
Brilliance comes easily to me.
Especially right now. Swing in for 3. And this is what we're trying to do basically with this deck, this is our main win condition, is just go crazy wide with all of our 1/1s. And also just all the great Planeswalkers that add tons of value. And we have a lot of Planeswalkers that actually create bodies on the battlefield for us, which I think people don't put enough value into. I think that you can, I mean, there are downsides to it. Are you serious, dude? This guy has everything. This is ridiculous. We keep drawing the same cards over and over again somehow. This is a little bit ridiculous, dude. We're getting very lucky. Hit our second interplanar beacon. A little bit sad.
I am master of machines.
Man, I really want to. How many cards do they have left? I guess we still draw 2.
Let's see how you respond to
It's always the right play, right? To draw more cards. I don't see how it's ever the wrong thing to do. The Saheeli's doing work. I mean, all the damage we've done has been from Saheeli. Except maybe 1 point of damage. Voracious Hydra. Okay, we get to Tyrant Scorn that. Tyrant Scorn. I'm kind of thinking that they're about done. Let's create some more stuff.
If you wish to surrender now,
Draw a card.
hone your prowess.
We'll grab Ugin. Ugin seems good. Let's just create bodies now on the battlefield. Go for the win. And pass the turn. Cry the Canarium. Alright, a little bit sad. That's cool. It's not cool, actually. Very disappointed. I think Ashiok actually is going to be better here than Ugin. So let's play Ashiok. Yeah, opponent scoops it up. we have stuff better than Ugin, which is pretty awesome. All right, up against Haverick, and this just looks too much like control deck, but we keep it. You know, it's good. Play Isolate Chapel first so we can hold up Tyrant Scorn for turn 2. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good hand. That's for sure. Interplanar Beacon, sweet. All right, pass the turn. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, Zur Ata Agabolin. Let's... It does come in hasty. Let's go ahead and just kill the Pelt Collector while we can. And we can kill it later too, but maybe killing Zertag, I don't know. Zertag Goblin would have been nice because then we could just bounce this guy and keep our Teferi alive. Now Teferi's probably gonna die. We could take up Teferi, but I think we want card draw. I should have played Interplanar Beacon. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the deck I'm most worried about. I'm actually feeling pretty okay with what we've got going on. I don't know where else. Do they have anything hasty? Oh, they bring back the Zertag Goblin. Yeah, that makes sense. Kill a Teferi. Ooh, Tyrant Scorn. Now we can play Mu Yang Ling as well, which I think I'm actually going to go ahead and go for that over the Karn right now. Because slowing this guy down is pretty nice. They could have stuff like Questing Beast. Questing Beast is very annoying. And they do. Yeah. This is why it's so hard to play in this format. It's because Questing Beast is a thing. And we hate that Questing Beast is a thing. But so is Shatter the Sky. Oh, that was a good top deck. As long as they don't have more of those, hopefully this Teferi can take the game back for us. The Leah and the Gabo. All right, play out Teferi. We get to play Tyrant Scorn here and draw cards.
I'm known. Hurry.
Liliana is sweet. That will be very good for us. Rule Spellbreaker. All right, well, we will kill Galia. Gallia, sorry. I know how to say it, I just don't like to. This means that Teferi dies. I do think they're going to put focus onto Teferi over our face, which is kind of okay. We're in trouble for sure. Oh, man. Shock ourselves. We have to make him sack. They keep the Gross Breaker. Liliana dies. Next turn, if we hit land, we can go Saheeli Karn. Create some pretty good blockers. As long as the damage is going towards planeswalkers and not our face, we're actually winning. You know, it's like it's okay. Now damage is going towards our face. Now we're not winning. Now it's bad. Down to 4. Okay. Do we get to block enough? I don't think we do. Play Narset. See if we can hit anything here.
Keep an open mind.
Well, we got the Shadow of the Skies, but we don't have the land. Good game. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's fine. Up against RT99, all that we have in this hand is Teferi, and a few turns to draw. Double Ugin looks pretty bad, but because we have our colors, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. Play an island, Fairy Miscreant. Interesting. Watergrave tap, pass the turn. The shock, favorable wins. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. The aggro is very aggro. We don't have very many flyers either. Winged Words gets to draw the cards. Not doing too much else this turn, at least, hopefully. Ooh. Don't have Spell Pierce. Okay. Mu Yingling, the ultimate shutdown for a Flyers deck. We like it. We like it a lot. It's the best. Yep, so they lose flying, so they won't get the pump from favorable winds, and they get -2, -0. Alright, Empyrean Eagle comes out, so lots of big things. Our Teferi comes out. Bouncing.
Stand by and watch.
I guess it's just Empyrean Eagle.
Stop. No, I am not making this up as I go.
Ooh, Shatter the Skies. Okay. So just tick down on something. Healer's Hawk, you cannot attack. Fairy Miscreant will be able to hit something. They'll probably just kill the Teferi, not really worry about the Mu Yingling. Which, if we can get to her ultimate, money, 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 money. So much card draw. Actually, to a point where we might need our Jace. We didn't actually add a Jace to the deck. That could be bad. It's draw. If you have an emblem, islands you control have tap, draw a card. Which I guess we don't. We can still tap them from mana, but we can tap the draw cards anytime we want, and that's any island. Another favorable wins. Swinging at face. Nice. All right, Teferi's down. We don't get to instant speed Shatter the Sky, but we do get to shatter right now, which is pretty nice. Do we create a 3/3? Let's create a 4/4. It's going to be difficult for them to deal with.
And it will offer assistance.
Tyrant Scorn for the Empyrean Eagle. The only thing we're scared of is Sephara. The big flyer we can't actually deal with too well. Interesting. Not throwing out the Empyrean Eagle. Sorry, Storm Chamber. Okay, now they have some safety. All right, let's tap down Healer's Hawk.
Control your temper.
Let's just Ashiok. I'd like to get to Liliana for next turn. Tick up. No attacks past the turn. They're going pretty wide, which is annoying. And big. These guys aren't small. I need another board wipe. They could be holding up Shadow the Skies. They've got all the Lords for Flyers, which is pretty rough. Favorable Wind's very, very good. I'm actually intrigued to see how powerful this deck is in ranked. Trying to decide if they want to attack in and lose one of their guys. We will block and hope for a board wipe. What you got? What you got? Man, I got something in my ear. This is really weird. Sorry if I keep like picking at it, but you know, ear stuff happens. They have the Safara. Oh man. Oh, I feel bad. D-Spark Safara. Tyrant Scorn. Destroy Empyrean Eagle. They didn't keep up the Siren Storm Tamers. I think we actually make them start discarding stuff so they don't have as many attackers for next turn. Send back. We don't care about the Healer's Hawk, really. Siren Storm Tamers are more annoying. It could be another Safara. Which would be annoying. If we can hit land for like Ugin, Liliana, something for next turn, that'll be so sweet. Okay, create another 4/4. Swing in. Guess they can just gain life. Pass the turn. And photo soup set up. There we go. Whoo! That was a scary one. Oh man, a beautiful hand with 2 lands. I am gonna keep this. Looks way too much like normal control though. It's a little bit sad. This is jank still, I promise. We just are playing some good stuff as well. Because, you know, might as well. That's a good target for Teferi to hit as well. We're playing against control. Yay. Mind Stones for days. Oh my gosh, all the Mind Stones. Teferi.
Right on schedule.
Bounce a Mind Stone.
Time for plan B.
Slow them down a bit at least. The fact that those come in untapped, immediately tap for mana is so powerful. They don't have many colors, but potentially Ugin. Ugin on turn 3 or something. Alright. Karn the Great Creator is pretty awesome here. Alright, Field of Ruin. Let's go ahead and get that out. Karn. Let's see if they just scoop. All these Mind Stones are done. Okay, they're gonna go ahead and sack. I really do need more stuff in the sideboard. I didn't think I'd ever actually run into this guy. We're just gonna take up Smith 0. The stuff I have in sideboard is too embarrassing to grab. I only have 4 cards in sideboard, and they are just for fun stuff. Oh, well, it's dead anyway. Pick up.
Here goes nothing.
I'm gonna go for Ashiok. If we're playing normal control, I go for Teferi, but Ashiok I think at this moment gives us a bit more value. We're actually going for a win condition. The other thing too is the ultimate on Ashiok is ridiculous. I think people forget how good that is. Star of Extinction hits all planeswalkers as well. It's sad. Oh, no blue mana. Wow. Okay, we get Field of the Dead gone. Out of there. Grab our island. Teferi or Grand Arbiter? I think I'm actually gonna go for the Grand Arbiter. Star of Extinction. This is such a weird deck we're playing up against. Like, the most weird I've ever seen. I forget that that also destroys a land. It's really good. Karn. Okay, our artifacts don't have activated abilities, so that's fine. Sorcerer Spyglass. They have to hit this Teferi. Like, we're going to bounce it back regardless. Okay, Hero of Dominaria. Interplanar Beacon. Play Teferi. Guess I should have just gone for Ugin.
I am not going to sit this one out.
I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. We're gonna make him play stuff over again, though. Why not? Draw cards.
Might be a bad idea.
I'm holding up the Tyrant Scorn, but I don't think it actually matters. I just realized. We'll go ahead and hit Karn. Pass the turn. Grab something from outside the game. Probably another Sorcerer Spyglass. That would be pretty annoying for us. Is pretty annoying for us. Okay. This is the weirdest control deck I've ever seen. I don't even know what we're playing against. It's fun though. Okay, Teferi. I'm not playing very well against it. I forgot that I could play Ugin there with the extra land. For some reason, I don't even know. I was thinking we're going to need these Tyrant Scorns, but we really don't need them at all. Okay, Teferi Time Rattler. Okay, so we cannot bounce Sorcerer Spyglasses. Those guys are gone. The good thing is that that's really not that big a part of our deck. Okay, pass to my turn. Pick up.
It's the small things that matter.
Attack in. Get some loyalty counters on Dovin. I mean, obviously they're going to kill something here. Probably like an E to Extinction, what I'm guessing. We can't kill anything with Ugin because it has to have at least one color. So, tick up. Teferi is pretty sweet. Or, I mean, sorry, Tezzeret is pretty sweet there. Shocks themselves. What do they do? Oh, Castle Locthwain over just a mines. Okay. Ritual of Soot. We get to draw a card. Sweet. They have another Sorcerer Spyglass here. Maelstrom Pulse. Okay. Cool. Good for you, dude. Okay, create a dude.
Small example of my genius.
We basically only have his ultimate ability.
Don't you see? You have already lost.
It is only his +2 ability is the only thing that we even use in this with this card. We have lots of artifacts, but I just realized that I've built this deck so quickly that it doesn't even work at all. We have no artifact cards to even hit. They're like, wow, we have not seen any artifacts. Are you gotta be kidding me, dude. You've hit so many things. Nice. Like, I've not even seen a win condition yet.
You've never seen anything like that.
All right, well, Crate Dovin. I'm glad that we're playing so many different things, because this has been ridiculous. Like, first off, 3 Mind Stones, and then he's playing all this, like, massive ramp stuff. This would never work normally. But it just happens to be really good against us. I should have, I don't know, some sort of answer. Primal Amulet. Okay. That makes more sense now. It's a Primal Amulet deck, so they're going for some sort of jankiness. I mean, it makes more sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense, though. Not a lot at all. It's probably just like a historic Panza, where there's lots of land destruction with Casualties of War and Star of Extinction. And with Primal Amulet, they can end up just destroying enough lands that you can't play. Perforos's Intervention. Alright. Yeah. You do you, dude.
I stand on the shoulders of giants.
Alright, swing in. Dude, these little guys are doing work. Keep it. Keep the new one. Create another Thopter. Pass the turn. Went for the Sahili, didn't recognize you're gonna get Dovened. Actually, it was the better target for sure now. Gosh. Yep. Ritual of Soot. Drawing during their main phase. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Nice. We're still in this game. We are... we can play it out, but it doesn't do anything. It gains us life. Pass the turn. We have so many other Planeswalkers in this deck. Like, there's really not that many. We have one more Teferi here of Dominaria. And I think we've drawn all 3 of our Teferi... Small Teferi? Where is he? Yeah, we've drawn all 3 of our Time Ravelers. Literally, we can draw anything else in our deck, and it's better than that, besides maybe land. I guess we need to be playing Cleansing Nova in this deck, as well as Shadow this guy. I guess that would make sense anyway. It just hits more stuff. Probably like 1 or 2 copies of it. I've been surprised how many of these Tyrant Scorns we've drawn. Alright, take your sweet old time there, sir. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Erebor's Intervention. What? Why would that even matter, dude? Hey, go Karn. I think we play the aggressive side of things right now. Let's tick down on him.
Retribution will be swift. Ah, say hello to my little friend.
Pass the turn. Draw a card. Yep, yep, yep. Down to 6 though. I mean, they don't have life gain from what we've seen, other than they could have had it with Airborce's intervention. They do have Primal Amulet flip now. All right, so black mana. Maelstrom Pulse, Maelstrom Pulse. No, we're gonna do it. So bad. Liliana. All right. Well, we at least keep drawing new things. So I mean, we're kind of in the game. Hopefully they'll mill out before we do. Like, I'm not giving up to this guy, no matter what happens. We're not giving in. Never give in. Never surrender. Shocking themselves again. Down to 4. You have to find life gain at some point. Guess I'm gonna stop doing it. You keep hitting stuff. Is this Casualties of War or something? Or is it Star of Extinction? If it's Star of Extinction, I'm gonna be so flipping angry. Alright. Escape to the Wilds. That's actually worse. They draw so much stuff. I do like this deck, but I'm just very frustrated with it right now. I would probably just go for... Let's see, they didn't actually find any removal. Nothing that really does anything. Arn maybe find something in the sideboard. For another Sorcerer's Spyglass. Maybe we've actually got a shot here, unless they got something else in hand. Guys, do we win here? Oh my goodness. Alright. We get to draw a card. D-Spark. Okay. D-Spark Primal Amulet. Yes, 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 yes. I'm actually surprised we haven't hit that many lands. We've been a little bit lucky in that front. Pass the turn. If we get to ultimate this Liliana, we win. I don't think it's going to happen because of the Masterminds, but maybe they only have 2 Sorcerer Spyglasses. It's possible. They get so many tutors for anything. Murderous Rider makes sense. Yeah, so Masterminds acquisition. Go find Murderous Rider. Kill the only 2 things that matter. See if they do it in the right order. After this, we'll be done. Because I'm not sure I can handle much more. Although they haven't even shown a win condition just yet. 21 cards left in the library. I'll probably just like speed up the game at some point and just go through it. Oh no, we'll see. I'm sticking with it, even though this is free play. Oh man. Ugh. Hits a blue source again. Star of Extinction. We get to draw a card.
Waste not, want not.
That is a card. Narset. With double star,
This is
I'm surprised the way they played all that. Okay, Tezzeret. We give them a turn to figure out what to do with what we've got. We're still in this game somehow. They did gain life. 21 cards left. Hopefully we can finish this off. All right, they're taking up the blast zone. They're doing it. Oh my gosh! Come on. We've already used our Field of Ruin too. I'm glad they don't have Field of the Dead yet. They've got to have more of those somewhere in this deck. So that's probably how we die. But we have Shatter the Sky. We could probably survive it. Especially with how much life we gain. Okay, another Casualties of War. Gets to target 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's game. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, good game. What is it? It has to be 2 colors of 2 different colors. Alright, we'll wait one more turn, I guess. Because if we get to Tezzeret, we win. They're going to keep hurting themselves. Going down to 5. 18 cards left. They haven't shown any sort of win condition. Really. Yeah, so Interplanar Beacon says that it has to be 2 different color, two mana of different colors to spend on the Planeswalkers. And Tezzeret needs 2 of the same color. I think you guys are catching on now. I mean, we grab a basic, so take action, grab an island. Yeah, we still have those. We've really not drawn that many lands, so gosh. You know, I don't time people out that often. But this deck is really making me want to. I won't. But I am going to make him play out and actually win the game. If we don't have anything, that's just fine. But you have 18 turns to kill us now. Pass the turn. We're playing this out. Down to 2, opponent goes. Drawing for an answer as soon as possible. Field of the Dead is the winner. It's the last 2 cards in the deck. We're gonna win. Go for Castle Locthwain. Okay, Prime Lament again. If you don't have a finisher, it doesn't matter. They've got to be pretty low on land destruction now. I've seen so much of it. Pass the turn. You have to discard. Okay, we discard. It's a fairy. I guess Tyrant Scorn might have been better. If it destroys some zombies, there's a possibility it actually becomes useful. Pass the turn. Discard to fairy. Pass the turn. Discard Tyrant Scorn. Shatter the Sky is still potentially useful if they find the other Field of the Dead. We know that they may have another one. Exile our graveyard. That's cool. We're just waiting for a finisher. If they don't have it, they don't do anything here. We know that they have actually, what's it called? Perforos's Intervention. So Perforos's Intervention is what can do it for them. We'll despark Primal Amulet. Maybe I should have held on to it for a bit. We're gonna have to discard something anyway. Oh man, and they've hit so many lands. We've really not hit that many. Like that's the thing, is we still have so many lands in our deck. Down to 11 cards. You'd only have so many turns to kill us. 35 life. Here's the issue: is if it is a Perforos' intervention, we're just dead. Banefire. Alright, they got us. I'm so glad I played that out. I bet they're running like one copy of Banefire too. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, this was a weird one, but it was super fun to play around with. Man, it's kind of annoying to play up against the control decks that just doodle, you know, whatever. Whenever you're playing a more aggro deck, you tend to run into something that will finish the game or something like that. With this deck, it's just like, all right, we just have to wait around and see if we're still playing or not. And that was a little bit frustrating at the end, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video overall. I think Planeswalkers are super fun to play with, and these ones are super fun. So if you guys liked it, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye. Thank you.